Hi, welcome to Garden Guns. So this is a bit of an unexpected bonus video. I didn't expect to be making this video. As I said, I was planning on taking most of the summer off and just doing an update video, which I've still yet to do. I will get around to that at some point. But yeah, for those of you that are subscribed to the channel, you know I've been lucky enough to be approached by oneleaf.ai to review some of their night vision scopes. And they contacted me a week or so ago to say, look, would you be interested in doing a review on one of our thermal scopes? And I have been thermal curious for a fair while. You know, I've seen the videos online of hunting sort of larger game with full bore rifles at night. And it made me just think, you know, is thermal something that we could use in air gunning? Is it, you know, especially at the resolutions that we could probably afford as air gunners? Is it going to be any good? So this for me was a great opportunity to try and answer that question. It's something that I'm phenomenally interested in seeing what the result's going to be, and as I hope you guys will be too. So with that in mind, this is the unboxing part of this. Caveat, I've actually already done this video, but being a complete idiot, I did the bit with the small camera, this thing. I somehow jogged the wheel and put it into black and white. So all of the bits of me wobbling around trying to show you what was in the box, yeah, all of that was shot in black and white, and frankly it was rubbish anyway. So shooting this whole thing again, so it's kind of like a, yeah, still an unboxing video, but I've kind of already unboxed it once. So with that in mind, let's actually get on with what's in the box. So OneLeaf sent it to me like this from Hong Kong, and in my box they were kind enough to add, I think it was really to pad the box out actually, was their tactical quick release mount for Picatinny and Weaver rails, which I'm you know, it's an accessory, you have to pay extra for that. I'm really glad they sent that though, because it's going to make it easier to swap between rifles, because I do want to try this on my rimfire as well. In the actual main box you get the standard sort of, if you've seen my other videos, you'll be familiar with the branding and the sort of style of box that it comes in. It's really clean. They've got, I think they've got quite a nice sort of corporate style. You know, I like their products. I'm just going to come out and say it. There's been lots of comments about their MV gear as well, you know, other companies producing good stuff. Frankly, I think within this price point there's a lot of similarities, and it really kind of comes down to what you prefer and what you fancy giving a go. You know, I personally I rate OneLeaf for their production. So far I've had no issues with the reliability of any of their gear, and all of their gears felt extremely solid. So let's see if this lives up to that. What have we got in the box? Oh, not easy to get into. Come on. There we go. I am no great YouTuber, as you will see when I start to do the camera portion. Okay, so in the box you've got the instruction manual, 3-year warranty card, and then let's switch over to this. I should have switched this on beforehand. Right, bear with me. Let's take the top off that. All right, oh, let's do it like that. So in the box itself, you've got the unit. Let's start off. You've got a lens, and I believe these lenses are optical. The difference between the lenses is optical, so it's how much optical zoom you get. But I will answer all of these questions in the actual video itself when I do the main video. So you get 2 lenses, one on the unit and one separate. Oh, this is where it all gets wobbly. What else do you get? You get a USB-C cable. You get a micro HDMI to micro HDMI, I think that is. You get a rubber eye protector, you know, a rubber eye cushion. We're going to call it an eye cushion because I can't think of what else to call it. Somebody else correct me. You get some spare lens caps there for protection. I presume people have lost those. You've got spare USB cover O-rings. So there's a bit on the side, I'll show you in a minute, a bit on the side that unwinds, and that's where you've got your USB-C, your micro HDMI, and your think about words, Neil, your micro your flash card, anyway, battery cap O-rings, spare lens mount O-rings, and in there you've also got the screws for the mount, which is in here. You've actually got your your mount for the device in this thing in the cover bag, and then you've got the device itself. Right, let's swap back to the main camera and I will show you the actual unit. Right, back with you. Back with the main camera. God, I'm rubbish at these unboxing videos. So the unit itself, I mean, it's about the size of my hand, literally. Yeah, pretty much from the base of my palm to the tip of my finger. It is, I think you can just about see my finger sticking over the top there. So it's not big, it's not a big unit at all, and I think it's got the larger lens on it. I'll have a look later. And it's made out of, you know, what I would call aircraft sort of grade alloy, aluminium. Once again, everything feels super fine. You know, this is the menu button, the do it all button, you know, super clicky, and it's got a really nice sort of click feel in terms of the turn. You've got your standard, if you've seen the other scopes, you've got the standard 3-button layout for stuff like recording, for your brightness, and then I'll have to go into the rest of the menus, the rest of the options, and look through the instructions to work out what the other options are on this. Adjustable eye bell at the back. Yeah, on the main difference on this one between this and the MVs is on the MVs, the laser rangefinder is, you can configure the night vision units with or without the laser rangefinder. Personally, I wouldn't. I'd always buy the laser rangefinder. I'd try and find the extra money for it because it is really good, especially if you get the ballistic calculator program properly. It's a game changer. On the thermal, it's hardwired into the system. It's not detachable. You've got the battery tube here, and as I said, on the side here, this is your cover. What do they call it? USB cover, I think they called it. And it's got your micro flash card there. It's got a USB-C, and it's got the micro HDMI on and off button, and that's about it really. I think it's all I can say about the unit itself. You know, once again, on the whole, I'm impressed by the construction on this. You know, it's not overly heavy, but there's a good weight to it, and it feels solid. It's made out of nice materials, put together well. So the real question is, how is it going to function? And that is something that I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to being able to have a play around with this. Because I'm really new to thermal, I've never used thermal at all. I don't think I've ever even used a thermal camera for, I can't think of any time I've used thermal. So I'm a total novice, a newbie when it comes to it. So it's going to take a couple of months for me to sort of get used to using this, and to see if there's any real world practical application for air gunning. You know, is our quarry really going to be too small to show up? Can we make decent hits on our quarry with the information that's going to be given to you? So it's going to be an interesting couple of months while I get to see what this is all about. I hope you guys are interested in this as well. OneLeaf have given me a discount code for you guys. I'm going to put it in the description, and I'll put it in the description of the other videos. So if you are interested in picking one of these up, I make no money out of this. As I said, I've turned down the option to be an affiliate with OneLeaf. This channel isn't about making money. It's just about me talking my arse off and talking a bit too much, and just speaking about things that I hope other people will find will find interesting and be interested in. So and to that end, keep an eye out for the video. It will be a few months. There will be an update video. possibility of me getting the TX200 versus HW77 video out before I've got this one done, to be honest. I think this is going to take a while. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope this has been of interest. Let me know if you're interested to see, what you're interested in, and whether you're interested to see the results of this in the comments below. Until the next video, all the best, stay safe, and take it easy. Cheers.